Comic-Con Wales has been one of my most highly anticipated events of the year. While I've been to smaller Comic-Con conventions in the past, this was really the first time ever I've ever gone to go to a proper big major Comic-Con event. And I can promise you guys, it has been one of my most hyped events of the year that I've been most looking forward to. Now you may be looking behind me going, you're not at a Comic-Con convention, you're in your bedroom. And you would be correct, because this is being recorded after the event. See, for me, the event has come and gone. And because I knew there was going to be so much happening and so much to record, and there may be certain things I didn't record, and certain things I want to show off in this video, I think the best way to do it is, as this video is going along, we're going to be cutting back and forth between me now here in the present, talking about some things that maybe I didn't explain in the vlog itself, and also showing some of the things I purchased, and then we're going to be cutting back to me at the event, showing you guys around, vlogging, doing my best and that to try and make a entertaining video. But as you'll see as the video goes on, I didn't quite do a good enough job of it, hence why I'm here now in the present, hopefully trying to fill in the gaps I didn't film on the day. So yeah, hopefully you don't mind that. This video is going to be very much back and forth as we go along, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, take it away, past me. Yes, thank you, future me, and a good morning to you guys. And I do genuinely mean good morning, because the time is currently 5:40 in the morning. I am very tired. I'm also very cold, because it's a very chilly morning. But I'm also excited because Comic-Con Wales. This is my first time going to a major Comic-Con event. I probably said that in the intro already, as future me will probably explain. Yeah, Comic-Con Wales, I'm really excited. If you're wondering why I'm up so early in the morning, the event doesn't start until 9 AM. Someone's rolling around on their motorcycle, so you can hear that. The event doesn't start until 9 AM. It's currently coming up to 20 to 6 in the morning. And the reason why I'm up so early is because I gotta get a train from Swansea to Newport, which is gonna be about an hour. And then when I get to Newport, I've got an hour walk ahead of me. So yeah, I got a long morning before we even get to Comic-Con, so I'm gonna go ahead and now get my train. I'll see you guys when I get to Newport. Well, we've made it, Newport, and I can confirm it is as cold as in Newport as it is in Swansea, so that's something to warm up a bit. I mean, it has a little bit, but not as much. Anyway, we still got an hour walk yet before we make it to the convention, but I'm starving. I've not had any breakfast yet, so luckily there's a Tesco around the corner, so I'm going to go down there, grab myself a meal deal, and then we'll make our way to the convention. I should also probably explain to people watching this, I am genuinely tired. I woke up about midnight, had about an hour's sleep, and have been up all night since. I am, what's the right word for it? Stupid. The word I was looking for was stupid. I genuinely, for some reason, believed I could go a full day at a Comic-Con convention on just 1 hour sleep. Yeah, I genuinely had an hour's sleep from 11 PM until midnight, and then I didn't get back to sleep, and then at 5 AM I got up and went to the convention, and I didn't end up coming home until about 9:30 that night. So yeah, there was a major stupidity on my part thinking I could go a full day without any sleep. So trust me guys, I will not be making that mistake ever again, and I would not recommend you guys doing the same thing I did. Trust me guys, get your beauty sleep. One very long queue later and one very packed room, we have made to Comic-Con. If I flip the camera and just see how busy it is and see everyone in costume, it's absolutely sick. There's actually a Jurassic Park dinosaur just literally right over there. It's awesome. And in fact, if I spin my camera around, sneaking around there, it's a Dalek, which is pretty sick. If I get the camera on it. I do not know where to go first, but the first thing I'm going to do is actually, oh sorry, that's all right. The first thing I'm going to do is actually use the bathroom, because I've been holding the piss since in Swansea, and that's not a very ideal thing. I managed to find my way to the main hall. I actually got a bit lost in this building. I went upstairs by mistake, and I was meant to head downstairs into the main hall, but I'm walking around now, just seeing everything, and I'm gonna be I just know I'm gonna be all day. Like, that's pretty cool, for example. Look at that. That might be one of the coolest things I've ever seen today. I feel this vlog might be a bit all over the place because I'm trying not to like bump into people and there's like so much going on. Jenny, I didn't even start to have a look yet. I'm seeing posters, figures, merchandise, the lot, and so many people in costumes. Yet to see anyone dressed as a Power Ranger. I hope I see one person, that'll make me really happy. If I can find just one Power Ranger in all this, my day will be complete. So let's start off with some of the purchases that I made at the convention, and believe it or not, I ended up actually buying a lot of posters, which really wasn't my goal when I went to the event. I didn't plan on just buying a lot of posters, but hey, that's what happens. I think I bought about 5 posters, 2 framed and 3 unframed, and you'll see them as we go along. But generally, the first things I bought at the convention was these 2 posters. Starting off one, which unfortunately I've accidentally bent at the curve a bit, but I think once I straighten it out, it'll be alright on my wall. I bought this, the cover for GTA 4. Now, I have a bit of a confession to make. I've not actually played GTA 4. Now, wait, before you get your pickaxes and knives and that and come threatening me going, how dare you've not played GTA 4? I've not played the base GTA 4. I have played the 2 DLCs, the Battle of Gay Tony and Lost of the Damned. I just never ended up owning the original GTA 4. Until quite recently, where I think only a couple of weeks ago, GTA 4 was on sale on Steam. I have purchased it, and I will be doing a Let's Play on GTA 4 coming quite soon. So if you guys are interested, be sure to subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for that. But yeah, the GTA 4 cover, I think it's actually a really cool, iconic cover. And I think they did have one for GTA 5 as well. You may be wondering, why didn't I buy GTA 5's one? Because that's a game I've clearly played and I've made videos on GTA 5. I think the reason why I didn't buy the GTA 5 cover was just because I've become so kind of bored of the GTA 5 cover now. It's been going on for like 13 years now, GTA 5 has been popular in the mainstream market. So I've seen that cover hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, probably thousands, let's be honest. I've seen the GTA 5 cover, so I was getting a bit sick of it. Whereas GTA 4's cover, I've not seen it that much. I think the only times I've ever really seen it when I've been in game shops, like second-hand game shops, and I've seen the GTA 4 on sale. But I do really like the GTA 4 cover. Obviously, you got Nico Bellic there at the top. I do genuinely like the GTA 4 cover, so I thought it'd be like a good little purchase, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was only like a couple of quid. So yeah, this will probably be going in the background of behind me. In fact, I think pretty much all the posters will be going up behind me. So in future vlogs, you'll see them, because the things behind me right now, they're not quite finalized for background decoration. They're just kind of there at the moment. But yeah, expect to see this in the background in the future. That wasn't the only poster I bought from that guy, because these 2 posters I bought from the same stand, and I bought a smaller poster, and this should come as no surprise if you know me, but I bought the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers poster for the 1995 movie. Now, of course, if you know me, I like Power Rangers. I did look around the convention for Power Ranger stuff to buy. Surprisingly, I didn't see that much. I did see like a one stand that sold some kind of figures, but one, they were all like awkwardly boxed up, so I couldn't like get to them easily to have a look, see if they were worth buying. 2, I didn't know how much they would cost because there was no prices on them. And 3, looking around at the items that were around said Power Ranger figures, a lot of the items were like £100 odd, so I imagine some of the Power Ranger stuff was quite expensive. So I also didn't see much anywhere else. It's kind of a shame because I'm a big Power Ranger nerd and I would love to have bought more Power Ranger stuff. Maybe later this year when I go to a different convention. But yeah, I got the poster for the 1995 movie. So again, that'll be going behind me at some point. Though, sticking with Power Rangers, I did actually buy one Power Ranger figure. I bought this, the Power Ranger Samurai Blue. Now, I did mention I am a Power Rangers fan. I liked Power Rangers when I was a kid. Like, this would have been about the Disney era, so I think it would have been about Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force kind of era. I was in the Power Rangers. Then as I got a bit older, I kind of went out of Power Rangers because I kind of grew up a little bit. But in more recent years, I've been kind of getting back into it because I've always still had that love of Power Rangers, even if I wasn't watching it. But I wasn't around during the era in which Samurai was on TV, so therefore I didn't see any of the toys in that. And I've always wondered this, because I also bought this last year at a different convention. I bought the Samurai Pink Ranger. Oh my god, he's broken his legs. No, Samurai Blue. Why were they so small? It's only some of the Power Ranger Samurai figures I've seen this small compared to some of the other Power Ranger figures. Like, let me, here, over here, for example, I got like the Ninja Steel one, for example. And this is kind of like the standard figure size I've seen for a lot of Power Ranger figures, but for some reason the Samurais were always quite small. Why is that? Can someone let me know? Because again, I wasn't into the Power Ranger scene when Samurai was being broadcast, when they were probably bringing out all the toys and that. But yeah, not quite sure why the Samurai Blue and Pink, and I imagine the other Rangers as well, were all quite small. No idea. So if anyone knows the answer, let me know. But also sticking with Power Rangers on more the cosplay side, I did get to see some people dressed up as Power Rangers and got some photos. I got this photo with someone dressed up as the Mystic Force Yellow Ranger, a Power Ranger series that I loved as a kid and still kind of do now. It's a special place in my heart. I also saw this guy dressed up as Alpha 5 and he was really cool, and he was doing the voice impression and he called me a Ranger. So that was very, very cool and something I'll hold very dear to my heart. Gotta set the video if that's okay.
It's absolutely fine. Hello there, YouTube world. Gromit isn't one for many words, but I do assure you he does have a good day and he's full of personality.
Thanks very much, that was awesome. Have a good day.
You take care, man.
Wasn't expecting that, I just wanted to get something forward with him, but that was incredible. That's the highlight of my day. It's not every day you get to meet Wars and Gromit, but that was amazing. So to that blog over there, thank you for just making my day. You're incredible. Like I mentioned earlier, the best bit about doing Comic-Con is just people dress up and everyone wants to come and take photos with them. I apologize I've not been vlogging, like purchasing anything. Like I said, that's the reason why you got me in the future showing off some things I bought. But one thing I showed I bought now was I got a hat. And just like that, I'm on the cover, like a Marvel film. But no, it's a pretty sweet Back to the Future hat. It's pretty rad. Oh god, did I just actually say rad? What am I, American? And along with this Back to the Future hat, I also bought this Back to the Future mystery box. Ooh, very exciting. I did see some places with some mystery box places. I saw this one guy, Jimmy's Drop Shop, this mystery box here. There was also two other stores I saw which were selling the bag ones. Honestly, there wasn't really much mystery boxes that truly appealed to me. Like, they had all the normal, regular ones, like you see Star Wars, Harry Potter, and blah, blah, blah. Didn't really appeal to me. There was a Marvel DC ones, which I was tempted to buy, but I don't know why I just ultimately didn't in the end. But this Back to the Future one really caught my eye, because I didn't see any other unique ones apart from this one. I do like the Back to the Future series. It's one of my favourite trilogies of all time. But what's in this mystery box? You're going to have to wait, because I'm going to be doing a separate video where I'll be opening this mystery box on its own. So if you are interested, hit that subscribe button and keep an eye out for that video coming very, very soon. I bought a like a little statue that kind of glows in the dark. You'll see it, and I hope the camera can pick it up here. This is like a little statue, and there's like a light to the bottom here. I haven't got the base out yet, it's in the bag, safe. But this is of course a little glow-up figure of in. Okay, is that really going to happen every time I say in? This is Mark Grayson, who's better known as the hero's name, I won't say because we won't get interrupted again. But this is a really cool little glow-in-the-dark figure. I would show you guys, but unfortunately the base for it, which lights up, needs batteries, and I don't have any. Oh, I can see double me in this. That's really weird. And unfortunately, the base of it, I don't have any batteries at the moment, so unfortunately I can't tell you guys it lit up. But in the future, again, it'll probably be behind me up here somewhere, so you'll see it. It was really cool. Funny enough, when I was buying this in the shop, I was like looking at all the ones that were there, and I saw this one. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I like the TV show. I like the comics. I'll buy it. And I said to the woman who was working there, excuse me, could I buy that one? She was like, yeah, no problem. She really got confused though when I said Invincible. She was like, what? And she was like, oh, the marker. She only knew him by the character's name, not his superhero identity name, which was a bit bizarre, but she had lots of different figures going on, so I'm not going to hold her to her. But I said, oh, excuse me, can I buy this one? She said, yeah, no problem. She went round back then again where they had them all wrapped up, ready to sale. And I looked then to my left, and there was like a load of other ones I hadn't spotted. And there was like Spider-Man ones and Doctor Who ones. I was like, part of me was really tempted. I had gone, actually, could I get one of the Doctor Who ones or Spider-Man ones instead? I didn't. I ended up just sticking with the Invincible one. But if I had gone another chance, I maybe would have bought a Spider-Man one. But that doesn't mean I didn't leave with anything not Spider-Man related, because now we're going back to the posters, and what I got was this beautiful, beautiful artwork of all the Spider-Man, because we've got Toby, Andrew, and Tom there at the bottom. This is very, very lovely. The shop that was selling them had so many of these wonderful artworks like this from like various different franchises and characters, and obviously I had to get the one of my boys, the Spider-Man. I genuinely love this. I wish I bought one framed. I bought it unframed, but I would have loved to maybe I bought one of these framed and had it on like put it on my wall somewhere. But you know, this will be going behind me at some point. I love it. I love Spider-Man. It's like one of the most beloved heroes of all time, including myself. I do genuinely love Spider-Man, so very, very happy I bought that. There was actually, when I went in, the shop that sold the GTA 4 and Power Ranger thing you saw earlier, they also sold framed posters as well over in the corner. And one of them was like this Spider-Man one where, I don't know what it's called, but you know those pictures where you walk and it changes, when you walk past and depending on where you're looking at it, the picture changes. It had one of them of like all three Spider-Men. I was really tempted to buy that, but then I just fell in love with the artwork of this one. Yeah. Also, I did have a little card for it. I don't know where I put the card, unfortunately, but there was a card linking to the website. So I'll put it on screen now. So if you guys want to go ahead and have a look at some of these artworks for yourself and maybe make a purchase of them, I'll do so. I'll put the link on screen now. So hopefully you guys will check out this guy's artwork and maybe make a purchase or two if you're interested, because this is really, really cool. So, a little update, I've been walking around now for about an hour. I am knackered. I haven't even got everything I want to. I haven't even got any autographs I want to get today. You'll see that probably later on in the video. I haven't got anything I want today. I've stopped a minute, I'm literally sat down on a filthy floor because I'm just tired at the moment. But I needed a drink and I tried to look around just to see what drinks I had, if they had any coconut, and what I found was this Super Soldier Blue Grape. It says like shake the power up or something, I don't know. No idea what the hell this is. It's just gonna give me super strength or something, I do not know. Either way, I'm thirsty, I don't care if it fucking kills me, I'm drinking it. First sip. That's actually really nice. Don't know what it is, but I'm drinking it. Literally, for all I know, this could genuinely be the actual Super Soldier serum they use in the films. In which case, I don't think I'd be like Steve Rogers. I'd be more like John Walker. I'd be piss poor as Captain America. Mainly because I'm not even American. I needed this. My legs have literally gone to sleep. Like, all I've done today is walk from the train station to the convention, and now 2 hours walking around here. It's tiring, absolutely tiring. I mean, I've got like a shitload of stuff, and I'm not even done yet getting everything I want. I'm just a bit cautious spending money now at the moment, just because I want to make sure I got money left now for the autographs I want to get. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a rest. I'm sorry I've not been really vlogging it all as much as I wanted to. It's just so busy and there's so much to look at. Hence why I'm doing the back and forth between past and present. But so far this convention is great. I've only been here maybe 2 hours now, and so a couple more hours to go, and yeah. This Comic-Con might generally kill me just by how much I'm walking. This is a great diet, by the way. Just, if you want to lose weight, just come to the convention, you walk around for hours, you'll lose so much weight. Unless, of course, you go to one of the candy stores, in which case you'll probably gain all that weight back on. Not me, though. I'll drink my Super Soldier Serum. Cheers. Now, thankfully, we are almost done with the posters. In fact, we're pretty much almost done with everything I need to show off, apart from some of the autographs. But I bought 2 framed posters here. 2 movie franchises posters, to be more specific. They were both £10 each. I figured I'd just get the 2 of them. I had £20 to spare. And I didn't really get to look at the full range because I was kind of boxing in one corner. And there was like a load of them up the other end as well, but there were so many people there that I wouldn't have had time to just look. There was so much happening, so many people. You know, it's good though, because a lot of people out enjoying Comic-Con, buying stuff. But I bought 2 movie posters, so I want to show them off. So first of all, probably these 2 movie posters might surprise some of you. If you were just looking at my channel, you would not think of these 2 movie franchises when it comes to posters. But the first one is The Fast and the Furious. Now here's the thing you need to know about me, ladies and gentlemen. I am a car enthusiast in my real life. When I'm not doing stuff on this YouTube channel, I am playing racing games or watching motorsport events. And even in my personal life, I've even studied in college motor vehicles. I studied mechanics in college. And where does my love of cars come from? This very franchise right here. Yeah, let me actually take it out of the bag a second, because I think it's better. But yeah, I've always had a love of cars. Oh, sorry, it's making a lot of noise. I've always had a love of cars and racing and that. Yeah, it's my favorite franchise of all time, in fact. I can't wait to have that on my wall behind me. I'll probably put it on the desk as well, just behind me. But yeah, I'm a huge car enthusiast. I love cars. I love racing. It's been... It's all because of that franchise. Even though the newer films have gone completely off the rails and so ridiculous and so over the top, I still have this guilty pleasure of them. But speaking of guilty pleasure and guilty pleasure franchises, you know, everyone has like that guilty pleasure movie that they probably enjoy. I think mine would probably be this franchise right here. Now, if I had to give you guys 3 guesses as to what on earth this movie franchise is that I bought a poster of, if I give you guys 3 guesses, I guarantee none of you would say this franchise. You'd probably think of like Star Wars or Doctor Who or something because of me being a nerd, being a geek. But I guarantee you, none of you would have probably said Final Destination Bloodlines. Here's the thing with me. I'm not a horror movie guy. I'm not. I've never really been into horror movies. I've seen the odd, you know, Saw film or Scream film or Chucky film here or there. But despite me not being into horror films, the Final Destination franchise, I love to bits. It's generally... Oh, God, get in frame. I've always had this guilty pleasure this is my guilty pleasure franchise. There's something about it I just love, adore. I'm terrible at getting shit in frame. I love this franchise to bits. I guarantee you none of you probably expected that. You've gone, really? That franchise is what you got a poster of? But yeah, Final Destination, my favourite horror franchise, my guilty pleasure franchises. So yeah, gonna put that just there, and hopefully it stays up right, because I'm worried it's gonna fall over and cause some Rube Goldberg effect that would ultimately get me killed. So yeah, those are the 2 movie franchises posters I bought, and that is it for movie franchises. In fact, that's it for posters. Hooray, we've gotten off the posters. Those are the only posters I bought at Comic-Con, and honestly, that was also everything I bought at Comic-Con. I know I didn't really spend that much money, but the reason why I didn't spend that money is because I was saving money for the autographs. So I've just been out up to the autograph section. I unfortunately didn't get any video while I was up there. I didn't know if videoing was allowed or whatever. But I've been up to the section. I've met everyone who I wanted to meet today, apart from one person who I didn't realise had cancelled. I got 3 autographs from 3 wonderful people, and I'll now let future me talk through all of them. So the one person at Comic-Con I wanted to meet but didn't get a chance to because unfortunately he had cancelled on the day was Najee Jetta. I think that's how you say his name. I'm hoping I've said his name right, but he is the actor for Miles Morales in the Spider-Man games. I was really looking forward to meeting him. Unfortunately, I found out at the event he had cancelled. I don't know what the reason was he had cancelled. I'm sure they probably posted it on the Comic-Con page saying why he cancelled. It was a shame, but look, as much as sucks I didn't get to meet him, I understand these people, as much as they're celebrities, they are human. Things come up, things happen, they can't make the event. So I'm not angry that I didn't get to meet him. It was a shame, but look, stuff happens, okay? But I did get to meet some really, really awesome people at the Comic-Con, and we'll do this in kind of reverse order of the order I met them, because the first guy I met is the guy I want to talk about the most, because he was genuinely one of the most nicest people I've ever met. Not to say the other two people I met weren't nice, but I genuinely got to have a lovely chat with the first guy. So let's do this in reverse order, starting with the last guy I met, and one for the Marvel fans, Kid Loki. Jack Veal, who played Kid Loki in the Loki series. Very, very lovely guy. I know, I don't know if you guys saw about like last year or something, he had some troubles and he was, I think, homeless for a little bit, but he seems to be doing well now and he's turned his life around. We got to chat a little bit about Marvel. I said, hey, you did like a really good job as Kid Loki in the series, and he did do a good job of Kid Loki, I gotta say it. I was saying, oh, we hope to see you come back into Marvel, and he did mention, hey, yeah, they're doing like a Young Avengers team, so I wonder if other people have mentioned the Young Avengers to him, or if he's been following Marvel. I imagine he probably still keeps up with Marvel, like watching films and that. But yeah, he did mention Young Avengers, and I would like to see him in Young Avengers. You know, ever since it's been sort of teased and rumours that a Young Avengers film is happening, I think they pretty much kind of confirmed yet not confirmed at the same time. Everyone's speculating who's going to be on the Young Avengers team, and yeah, I would very much like to see this guy in it. I think he is genuinely so nice and lovely. I think he did a good job as Kid Loki, and I did mention to him that, hey, you know, we got Secret Wars, we got Doomsday, where the multiverses are all going to collide and that, so doesn't matter if his character's in a different universe. Maybe his, you know, after the multiverse all collide, we get to see Kid Loki back. I would very much like to see him back, part of the Young Avengers team. I think that'd be really great, and he, like I said, he did a great job as Kid Loki in the series. I'd like to have him back. The next guy I got to meet, or the guy I met before Jack, and very much an icon if you've grown up in like probably the late 80s, 90s with a particular franchise, but I got to meet Michael Winslow of Police Academy. Now, if you've seen the Police Academy films, they're very much fantastic comedy police films from the 80s, from the 90s. I love them. I even said to him on the when I was speaking to him that when I was younger, I got to watch this franchise with my grandparents growing up, so they always have a special place in my heart. But Michael Winslow is probably the most remembered character and the remembered actor from said franchise because of his amazing voice work, you know, the way he can make sound effects and that. You've probably seen him on videos. If you've seen the films, you've seen him doing the sound effects. If you've seen YouTube videos, go look him up. He's brilliant with sound effects. But I actually got to see him in person doing the sound effects. As I was meeting him, getting an autograph, two people dressed in like Stormtrooper outfits just walked behind me, and he did the sound effects, and like it was so cool getting to see him in person doing the sound effects. It was like, oh my god. Like I wasn't going to be, you know, I'm sure a lot of people probably at the event were like, hey, could you do this sound effect, could you do this? I didn't want to bother the man, I was happy to just get my autograph. But seeing him do the sound effects as well, oh, it was, like, as someone who's like watched him as a kid and then seen YouTube videos of him, seeing him in person was just an absolute wonderful experience. And again, a very, very lovely guy. An absolute gentleman, I should say. But then moving on to the final guy, or technically the first guy I met, and oh my gosh, I genuinely got to have a talk with him, and it was such a joy, and he was so lovely to not just me, but to everyone I saw in front of me. But I met, and most of you probably know him as a different role, but I got to meet Matt Ryan, who you probably know as Constantine from the DC television series, but I know him as from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And it was, it's just meeting him was so nice. And he went above and beyond photographs. I got 2 posters signed from the other guys, but when I went to meet Matt Ryan, I wanted him to sign my game. I was like, oh yeah, could you sign my game? He was like, no problem. He went above and beyond. Not only did he sign the game, he opened it up. He signed the disc and the inside cover. Like, that wasn't me asking him to do it. He just went above and beyond, not just me, for everyone when they were getting autographs. So, it was amazing. And he made time for everyone. He was the first guest I met at Comic-Con, and I just assumed that when you're going out to get autographs, and I'd be like, you pay your money for the autographs, you give them the thing you want signed, or you pick the picture you want signed, and it would be like, here you go, sign it, thank you very much, have a good day. I wouldn't have had a problem with that, because I understand these are big celebrities, a lot of people want to meet them, they got a huge busy schedule of the day, you know, between photo shoots, autographs, Q&As, so they had like a really busy day ahead of them, so I wouldn't mind if it had just been a case of I got to have an autograph with him and that'd be on my way. But no, he made time for everyone. When I was meeting him, there was about 3 guys at the table who were meeting him. There was a lovely woman in front of me, and then there was me waiting in the queue to get an autograph. And he genuinely, I'm not exactly when I say he made time for everyone. He made time. Like the 3 guys he was talking to, he didn't just sign a picture and then be on the day. He had a lovely chat with them, and I didn't eavesdrop in the conversation because obviously it was private. I'm not trying to be that guy, but he had a good conversation with them, but like 2 or 3 minutes, and really made time for them. And then when the woman in front of me went up, I think she knew him or met him in the past event, and he was like, "Oh hey, how you doing? Lovely to meet you." And they had like a lovely little chat, and then he gave her a lovely hug. And then when I went up, I was talking to him about Assassin's Creed, and I was saying it was like the first Assassin's Creed game I played. I saw it on YouTube, and I just thought how it was really cool that the main protagonist of Assassin's Creed was from Swansea, Wales, because if you guys didn't know, I'm from Swansea, Wales, and obviously Matt Ryan, the actor who plays him, is also from Swansea as well. And he was telling me a story like, oh yeah, originally they wanted the character to be from North England, but then they heard my accent and they ended up changing the character to be from Wales. And it was like, it was very lovely getting to chat with him, just speaking about his role in the game. I really wish I didn't get a chance to ask him this at the day, unfortunately. But if I had a chance to, I would have. But I think Netflix or someone is doing like a Assassin's Creed TV series. I would love to have asked him if he would like to have been involved in said series, possibly playing the character he played in the game or playing a new character. I don't know, but he made my day. Matt Ryan, very, very lovely guy. It was just amazing. Like, this is the first proper celebrity I've really met at a Comic-Con convention, and he made the experience just amazing. So Matt Ryan, thank you so much for just making my day and just making everyone's days, because you made time for me, you made time for the woman in front of me, you made time for the guys in front of me, and you probably made time for the people behind me as well. So he was just so lovely. He's such a nice, down-to-earth guy. So yeah, this really means a lot to me, so thank you to him. We just watched the wrestling show that happened outside, and I gotta say that was very cool. I'm not into wrestling or WWE, but I know someone who very much does, and I know if you're watching this video, Nick, you probably enjoyed that. Literally, that's the first thing that came to mind, is my buddy Nick. You know who you are, Nick, you're watching. But that was actually a lot of fun, seeing it in person, a little fight like that. And I know, like, I just met my friend Nick. He always, every time he's like streaming WWE, I will tune in and watch it with him. Even though I'm not like a massive wrestling fan, I never really grew up with wrestling or anything like that. I don't mind sitting and watching it. I think it can be quite entertaining to watch, but I just don't actively follow it the way my friend does. But seeing it actually in person like that, even like a sort of makeshift stage thing, you really felt how brutal it was. When they slammed the guy on the thing, I literally felt the floor vibrate. That's how insane it kind of was. So that was really cool. I found a little corner sitting out with a nice view by me. I've bought this, no idea what it is. I think it's sparkling water. I just know it's got a lot of Deadpool on it, so that's really cool. I'm really thirsty. I'm almost ready to call this a day. The only thing left is the Q&As with Billy and Lawrence Fishburne. That's the only thing left to do now. It's been a very long day. We still got a couple hours to go, so literally I'm just gonna chill, wait, and then once those... Actually no, I'll tell a lie, there is something else happening. There's a cosplay competition happening, and I think an hour, give or take, at the time of this. Obviously you cut to the next scene with it, but I'm gonna go and check that out as well, because obviously looking around there's like a ton of amazing people in cosplay, and also I've got like selfies now with people in cosplay, so obviously seeing a cosplay competition, seeing everyone's outfit is going to be really sick. So we'll see that first, then there's the Q&A with Lawrence Fishburne and Billy Piper, and then that will be it for the day. So yeah, see you guys when the cosplay competition starts.
Use our own patterns, and it's made of Sintra. What do we do about that? Stunning.
So Troopers took 6 months to build. It's made from EVA foam warbler and foam clay and card.
They go by the Elks Art and they're Merrill Silverburn. Here we go. This entire project is a month to build, and the wig itself was made as well, all altered for her preferences. Look at that.
We've been deliberating on this for 24 hours or more now, so we've had the pre-information on how all these costumes are built, and there's an awful lot that's gone into it. So it's not just on what you see here. We've seen a lot of the background stuff as well. I think it's fair to say that we've got 5 incredible cosplays. So round of applause to everybody. We have, however, come to a decision based on everything that we've seen and all the discussions that we've had with them before this, on one grand winner. And the winner is...
Toothless. Yeah!
So that was the Comic-Con contest. I didn't film a whole lot of it. I was just filming the start of the bit where they brought out the contestants for the thing, and then I showed the end where obviously we showed the winner. But there was like a whole segment in between with loads of people coming out on stage in their costumes. I didn't really want to film it. I just wanted to sit back and appreciate everyone's cosplay efforts and all the work they put in, because understandably, as much as I want to try and vlog as much for you guys, I also just want to really enjoy the events as well, and you'll see a bit more of that when we get into the Q&A section in a minute. But yeah, there were some amazing cosplays at this convention from various different franchises, from TV show, video games. One of my favourites was somebody, and I'm sorry I didn't get this on video. I wish I had, but it was genuinely one of my favourite cosplays. Somebody came out as the PlayStation 2 cover for like, or PlayStation 2 like box, game box, or I think a Final Fantasy game, and it was so amazing, and he got such a big round of applause. It was genuinely amazing. But there were so many people in cosplay and different outfits and that yeah, I wish I'd gotten a bit more of it, but that's what you get. Moving on down to the last thing that happened on the day for me, which was the 2 Q&As, one with Lawrence Fishburne and then one afterwards with Billy Piper. Now, I didn't go up to get questions, I just sat down and watched them, because I just wanted to sit and it's not every day I get to be in a room with Lawrence Fishburne and listen to him give talks, and he was amazing, and I really learned that he's a massive nerd, and I just absolutely loved them. So yeah, here are some clips I got from the Lawrence Fishburne and Billy Piper section. I didn't get a whole lot because I just wanted to sit down and enjoy and appreciate this moment rather than thinking about filming for YouTube. So yeah, I already got bits and pieces here and there. Hopefully you guys enjoy, so here you go.
Welcome to the incredible Lawrence Fishburne!
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much.
Thank you so
Lovely
much
to be here in Wales with you.
Yes, how are you enjoying Comic-Con so far?
So far, so good. Yeah, I haven't lost anything.
Well, having seen so much of your work, I do have to ask, is it more fun being bad than it is good?
Sometimes.
You do it so seamlessly, listen to that laugh.
Yeah, sometimes it can be. And sometimes it's more fun being a hero and sometimes it's more fun being a villain. It just depends. Yeah.
Well, the Comic-Con experience, again, it's new to you, but obviously, when you said there's a lot of nice people here, we love the cosplay.
Yeah.
It is kind of like, it can be overwhelming at times, though.
Sure.
Because there are so many genres represented here. We've got Doctor Who, Star Wars, Star Trek, and as you're familiar with, the Marvel and DC universes are represented. But what were you a fan of growing up? Were there certain franchises that really spoke to you?
All of the above. I was both a Star Trek and Star Wars fan. I was a fan of, well, science fiction in general, and some fantasy stuff. Like the most recently, obviously, I was a huge Game of Thrones fan.
Yes.
For example, you know, things like Red Dwarf. I don't know if you know. Obviously, you know, the darlings. You know. These guys. Those guys, I like those guys. The Planet of the Apes movies. Yeah. Big science fiction.
It's just so fun for us to figure out that, you know, the celebrities are fans of the things that we're fans of.
Yeah, and I was a comic book fan too.
Okay.
And I was a Marvel reader, and I was a DC reader. I am really, I think, with respect to Marvel, particularly the comic books, I am a true believer. Like, there were always these little blurbs in the comics when I was reading comics, the Marvel comics in New York City where I grew up. And they would always have these little things that they would, like, these little things that they were like talking to the fans. And they would go like, yeah, right, true believer. So I'm kind of a Marvel true believer. My favorite is, well, you know, sometimes you gotta cut a motherfucker. Now, can somebody please give this man a gun?
First Comic-Con.
Thank you, Val.
Thank you
nice
so
to
much.
meet you. So nice to talk with you. Thank you, everybody. Have a great afternoon.
Upstairs for photos and autographs. Please give a round of applause to the legendary Lawrence Fishburne. Thank you so much. His first Comic-Con. Let's hear it. Thank you so much. And that's a final call for photos and autographs upstairs with Mr. Fishburne. So please head up there right now. Final the beautiful Billy Piper.
Hello, this is quite the space. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, it's just a few of your closest intimate friends here, just having a chat.
Hello.
Hi, thank you so much for being here. First of all, you've been very busy with your fans all day. How has today gone for you here in beautiful Wales?
It's gone really well. I haven't been here for a couple of years actually, or at least not in a professional capacity. So it's really nice to be here, and it's been mad busy. It's been great, and everyone's been gorgeous, as the Welsh tend to be.
Yes, that's so true. Give yourselves a round of applause. We've had so many lovely questions, and everyone's respectful and kind, so thank you. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm going to fangirl with Miss Piper first. Then we have a microphone here on the right and one on the left as well. We're going to make this an interactive Q&A in just a minute. Jody and Mandan, and they are so lovely, and it just seemed like such a great camaraderie between all three of you, and it seemed like a lot of female empowerment was going into what you guys were putting out.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. They're great chicks. Those two, they are so funny, both independently and together. They're just the perfect double act. And our kids go to the same school, so I see Josie all the time in the morning, like both of us just clinging on, you know, doing the school run. But yeah, they're great. They're lovely.
They're lovely.
Easy.
It's great to see, some female empowerment. You've played so many amazing characters. I mean, I Hate Susie, Diaries of Culver. I mean, there's so many great roles that you've played. But what do you think was the most challenging for you out of all of them?
Oh, that's hard. I mean, I guess the most scared I've ever been was Doctor Who, because it was, I'd done like 1 or 2 acting jobs straight out the gate, but they were small, and they didn't have the sort of heritage, they didn't have the fandom behind them, so I guess I was more nervous about either the show not being liked, because it has this huge history. Yeah, I was definitely more nervous, which I think sort of played into the sort of first series for me as an experience. But what's really interesting is if my kids come and see these cons or any other sort of Doctor Who related thing, they sort of reflect back how kind of remarkable it is as to sort of have that experience. And there's definitely not been another job that I've done that is in any way comparable in terms of a relationship with the fans.
Right. They're diehard, very, very loyal fans, Doctor Who, which we love.
Doctor Who, and someone was in the TARDIS at the end. I know you probably can't tell me much about what actually will happen, but do you know much about it? Like, do you know much of the details yourself?
And this question has been put to me in various different guises today, whether it's write this or and I just can't comment. I mean I've already said, and I seconded Russell's comments, which is the who, the why, the where, that's sort of all yet to be considered in a sort of meaningful way. So you guys are just too impatient.
And that is it. That is everything I got at the Comic-Con convention. Again, sorry I didn't get much from, not just from the Q&As, but from the whole days itself, because I was really so busy just taking time just to enjoy the day for myself. Because again, as much as I wanted to vlog for you guys and film as much as I could, this was meant to be just a day out for me. I'm a big nerd. I wanted to just go out to Comic-Con and enjoy myself. I didn't want to be stressing, thinking like, oh, should I be filming here? Should I be filming there? I didn't want any of that. So apologies if I didn't get a whole lot from the day, but hopefully I got enough and filled the gaps in between with this in my room now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And hopefully you guys, if this is the first time watching one of my videos and vlogs, I'm mainly a gaming channel, but I do the occasional IRL video every once in a while. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because we have got another Comic-Con event coming up later this year, which I'm hoping again I'll try and vlog, but again it might be a similar format where at the convention, here in my room. We'll have to wait and see what happens on the day, but for now, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you are new, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.